This video will illustrate how to graph the yeast population data using Microsoft Excel. The first step is to organize the data so that Excel can graph it. I suggest copying the day column and then pasting it a few rows below the data table. I just use Control-V to paste in this case. Then we will copy and paste the data, the experimental and control data. So copy, and then this time when we paste it, we need to paste special and only paste the values. And the reason for that is because these data in these two columns are based on formulas. So for example, if I click on this cell, this is a formula that's based on all the data in row 6 here. If I were to copy that cell and then paste it down here, you can see that now that doesn't work because now the addresses are based on row 26. So I actually don't want this, and we will go over here and work with these data that I've copied. All right, so now that I have these data, the next thing that I want to do is I want to actually get rid of these two rows because there aren't any data in here. Now this is a step that you won't need to do with your data, but I'm going to go ahead and do this so that it works better. So I'm going to delete those two rows. Now I have the data that I want to graph. All right, so to insert a graph, you go up here to the Insert menu, and instead of choosing a line graph, we're going to choose a scatter plot, and we want a scatter plot that connects the points. So this is the one I'm going to choose, and then I get a graph like this. I can insert a title if I want by going into my layout menu, and I can choose chart title here. So I will go ahead and put a chart title. I'll call this yeast population growth, and I hit enter. And then I also want to put axis titles. So my primary horizontal axis will go below the axis, and this one we're going to call day. And then my vertical axis, I kind of like to do a rotated title. You can either click in this box or you can just start typing and it'll show up. And in this one, these are absorbance data. All right, and here is my graph. And it looks fairly similar to the graph that we made in Excel.